When I was 5, I was introduced to the rap game. Had to make things for an English kid, I knew my name. Not much older, mature back with a new attitude. Back when we tested for the two, then they called me Tru. Better than ever, still seeking my chance, man. I'm making cities sing, write hits and dance, man. I knew you can hate on me, I could give a damn, man. To be the next best thing to make it break is my plan, man. Cold as ice, and I'm too cool to be hot. And I be all the things you claim you are, but not. Such a brainiac I be, cause I produce this here. Check out everybody, want a mic, I'll do that there. Stay fly all the time, finally spreading my wings. A man with my own plan, steady doing his own thing. Tell your boss who you roll with that I'm back to reign, with lots to gain, so now go straight off the chain. If you saw what I saw and did what I did, then you been through it all to be straight off the chain. Stay rough, rugged and rough, and give what I give, then you truly are a G and straight off the chain. Hey, now shout it, but ain't time from the UK. Can't be true to the game unless you live and working for today. Got G's on deck, and I'm tight in every way. We lost the game, I'm straight off the chain.
Y'all, welcome to season 2, episode 2 of the Tru-Dru show. Basically, it's a quick little action jam-packed episode. I did the interview. The interview went well. I performed that same day, man. It was great. It was a quick little freestyle. It wasn't all that great, but you know, I got a little thing for you before the end of the show. I just want to show you little highlights that we got, basically. Basically, when I interviewed Mr. Michael Moreno, the camera was a little bit dark, but I got him as best as I could because we were discussing how we're gonna shoot it because it's our last minute thing. So I'm starting to network. Basically, we got a lot to talk about. A lot of things to talk about. I know a lot of you guys who are just now following me on the Tru-Dru show and just now find out what this is, but it's a great show. We're doing a lot of promotion, so I know that some of y'all ain't familiar with it, but I want to re-familiarize what's going on with the Tru-Dru show. I'm watching a little TV, chilling here, watching some TV One. Man, it's just a wonderful day, man. Had a lot happen. I saw season 2 of Empire, the premiere. It was wonderful. I have to say, it was great. I submitted my submission in time. You know, the demo that I did with Jamal, You Can Keep Money. You can find that clip here on YouTube. And I did the best I could. It was a last minute thing. And, you know, I felt good doing it, even though it wasn't the best. But get ready to do some more stuff, man. And I'm also checking out the clip with the episode with Charlemagne. You know that show, Uncommon Sense. And I'm also going to preview a little bit of Mrs. Nisha Brown's BYOB training. I'm going to show you a little clip of what she's done. And she's done this like almost a month ago now. It's going on a month. Next week will be a month. It'll be October, will be a month since she's done this. She was at the Fox 5 News of DC, and she was basically showing children and young adults and older adults, so I think people of all ages to fit in different kind of training. So guys, go ahead and enjoy the video. I'll talk about some more. Get ready to get into this topic a little bit. Thank you for watching the Tru-Dru show. Get ready for some more stuff coming up. I got highlights of the open mic event. I was in the event I did before, and you'll be able to see it on Michael Moreno's page. So check out this. Check out what's going on. Check out, y'all. We got a preview of a little freestyle battle right there. Probably can't hear him that good, but he's snapping here. Yeah, how long you been? Basically, we're interviewing Mr. Michael Moreno here. He's doing this event here at the City Limits. You guys come out here for the open mic rap battle event that we got going on. It's every certain Saturday. So, first question I want to ask you is, I'm going to ask you this question again because the tape didn't get it, but like, what inspired you to do this?
I'm a big supporter of hip-hop culture, you know what I'm saying? I come from the Boogie Down Bronx, the home of hip-hop.
Yeah.
Part of my character is who I am, you know what I'm saying? I've been here for a couple years, and I seen really nothing like that out here, so I decided to make a platform, because I see a whole lot of artists out here, man.
That's great, man. So how long have you been grinding with this company out here?
The league makes a year in November, I believe this is our 5th event, and we're doing pretty good. We got Miami, Fort Myers, besides Brevard County, Kissimmee, Orlando. We got Tampa, and we got Jacksonville in the building. So we're making a name for Brevard.
That's
you know what
what's up, because Melbourne is the next city. We the next Atlanta officially, man. So basically I have only one last question I want to ask for you. Basically all the people that you've been around, like all the people that you've been like, what inspired you as far as musically to be into hip hop? Into the first, what was the inspiration to get into that?
My environment inspired me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my friends ain't even here, or they're either in jail or they're dead. And other outlook I had was, doing music, and that's what caught my attention. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this since I was 12, 13 years old, and never stopped ever since. Started off a karaoke machine, off a little mixtape.
Exactly like I did.
Cassette tape, recorded it. It was fire, and I just never stopped. Now I'm over here. I've been doing music for years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now I got the platform for Bars Battle Arena.
Right.
And it's a sport. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the element of being an MC. And we're able to actually make things happen for the platform for these artists out here. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I got sight for the lyrical right here.
If I can catch him on camera here.
This is the first
Here
artist.
we go. Here we go. Got him.
Bars Battle Arena from out of state. He came.
Wow.
He got on the plane from New York.
What?
Just to be here.
Come to Melbourne, little old Melbourne. That just show you how far we've gotten.
Shout out to the whole PBA family for having me. I mean, I just came to do what I do, and that's cool. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Man, he shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Out here.
I got one final question. Like, for all artists today, there's a lot of artists that are out here that are starving and trying to make it. What advice can you give to any artist that wants to get into the hip hop game or any game as far as the music industry is concerned?
Keep grinding. Keep grinding. Never stop. On your journey to finding yourself as an artist, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna find what you're supposed to be doing, or it's gonna find you.
Exactly.
So just keep grinding out until that reveals itself to you, and once it does, you'll be able to take it head on. By that time, you'll have enough experience to know what it is you got to do and how to do it.
And you gotta let them know how often you're gonna be doing these shows right here.
Right now, we're doing spontaneous. We've been having gaps, like maybe 3 or 4 months gaps. I like to give the artists enough time to prepare themselves to, be ready for a dope ass show. You know what I mean? I don't want them to feel like they have to rush these bars and they come and they don't really perform to their full potential. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I give them enough time so that the show can be just as dope.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate talking with you, man.
Hey, no doubt, man. I appreciate that. Bars Battle Arena. Subscribe to Casino 183rd. Y'all already know what it is. Check me out on Instagram, on Twitter. Man, salute.
Ball Wars, man. I'm telling you, like Star Wars. This is the event they had. This is the rap battle open mic arena thing they had. Make y'all get a good look at it. Yeah. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? I don't see. Oh, Melbourne, Florida. Right. Melbourne, Florida. That's right. Melbourne, Florida is officially the new ATL, or Orlando, or Tampa, or Miami, or Tennessee, or the new Cali, I guess you could say. Because I'm going to tell you why. That interview that I had with Mr. Michael Moreno was dope. Because he basically broke it down. Even though, because that was the second take that I took, because the first take I took when I interviewed him was the better, was really I had got the better part in the beginning and everything was coming together. The interview was flowing quick. But what happened was the camera messed up on me. I don't know what it did. It just cut off and shut off and said goodbye. When I hit the record button, I don't know what happened. So I was trying to record an interview, so it kind of flopped up. So that interview you had, that you saw on the show, was actually a second take. It took 2 takes to make that happen, unfortunately, because of what happened with the camera. But the camera's working fine and everything's going good. This is the camera that I have to thank for getting all the clips of the Tru-Dru show. Like, this is what does all the filming. It was a cheap little camera that I got. I got it for like about, I think it was like $12. I got it for between 12 and 14 bucks. I mean, it's hard to get these cheap because you usually find these for well over 50 or 60 bucks. This has everything on it, that the good equipment and everything on it. And it also has a chip that I use that I take out from here and put in to make the Tru-Dru show what it is. The only thing is, it just doesn't have a light. The light is the only thing holding me back. But I had the first season of the Tru-Dru show. You guys know I was working with a big old fat digital camera. I should show you that camera if I got it. Oh, that's not it. But I have another digital camera that I got from a friend of mine that doesn't work. But everybody knows that I've been filming the Tru-Dru show for some time. What I want to say for my final thoughts are basically, I want to break down about, let's talk about Empire. Empire, when we saw Empire this past Wednesday night, Lucius was still in jail. I thought he would have probably been out by the first episode, but it only makes sense that he at least stays in jail for one episode, even though he's done only 3 months, according to what Cookie has said on the show. He's been doing only 3 months. He's in there 3 months. You got Marissa Tomei in there. You're also going to have Swiss Beats. You've seen Swiss Beats at the beginning. Yeah, that's one of the people. I already knew he was going to be there because they mentioned him a while back. Alicia Keys supposed to be in it too, and some whole bunch of other people. I would like to see Lynn Whitfield even be in Empire. I would love to see, if you guys ever watched Thin Line Between Love and Hate, because I was just watching it today and I sat and watched it. And she also played other characters, like she was in that movie with Tyler Perry. That's the one where Blair Underwood was in it, where he was beating up his woman. The character that Blair Underwood played, not Blair Underwood himself. But I think Lynn Whitfield would make a great character to play as Cookie's mother, because Lynn Whitfield has a lot of class, and she's awesome. She's a very beautiful lady. She's very awesome and talented. I think she should play Cookie's mother. I mean, those of you think about it, which person would you pick to play as Cookie's mother, as how Cookie is on the show? She's like, Lucius, and all that crazy stuff. But Cookie's really cool. She's awesome. But I would think Lynn Whitfield would be a great actress to play a mother. She can get a couple recurring roles, maybe be in season 3, because I already know they should have wrapped up season 2 and it's already airing now. So I think Lynn Whitfield should at least be season 3 as Cookie's mother, if they don't mention anything about Cookie's mother. Another thing I wanted to emphasize is how this is the time when I wanted to announce it, and now I'm finally gonna announce it. I have another distribution deal going on right now, and I'm gonna give you more details on that, because now I got deals where I can get on many different radio stations, and some of these radio stations all around the world, like Europe and all these different places. So now basically I'm getting my music together to get out there and to put out my new album. My album is titled, it finally has a title. It's called True Then Till Now. That's the name of my upcoming album that I have. It's an independent album. It's either gonna be cheap or free, because I don't want to make people start paying for stuff. The only thing I really care about is radio play, because I'm getting ready with my boys to regroup on the label, and we're getting ready to record new tracks. I just don't have the money for it right now. Just trying to promote and do what I'm doing, you know. What's another thing I wanted to talk about other than Empire? I already jumped on Empire. We know Marissa Tomei is in it. We know the show's a little bit different. Somebody already died in the first episode, which was Chris Rock. That surprised me. But another thing I want to talk about is that new show with Wesley Snipes that has premiered. It's called The Player. Those of you watch NBC, it looks like a pretty good show. It's about Wesley Snipes and these guys. If you guys ever seen that show, it kind of reminds me of copying off that show called Person of Interest. If you think about NBC, it's countering against Person of Interest, because the show The Player is about people. All right, show The Player is only a little different, because the organization that Wesley Snipes and the lady works with is a secret organization. I guess they have something to do with the government, which they basically are able to detect crime before it happens. And that's the same thing with Person of Interest. Person of Interest, you had like a little computer where you were able to detect crime before it started to happen. And now Wesley Snipes and them are in this thing where they're gamblers, I guess, or however you call it. It's like playing poker or something. So it's like they kind of put a new twist on poker, or gambling, as you could say, where they're gambling on crime, where they're trying to stop crime. Like, they want to catch crime before it happens, because it can predict crime before it actually happens. I think it seems pretty good for the first episode, for the first run. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, because it's a pretty good idea. But in my opinion, I don't see The Player lasting maybe no longer than 4 seasons. I don't see it passing that, but it may make it through the first season. Those of you guys who've seen Having the Have-Nots came on this past week. The season finale was crazy. I talked about that last time when I was here. What other stuff I gotta talk about? It's really not much in this episode because this episode was like I'd already put it together and everything, and all the things that I wanted to do for the week. Some of the stuff I had to cancel, like the other open mic that I went to, I couldn't go because I didn't, you know how it is when funds is tight. I'm at the moment where I'm at the rags to riches kind of story. So like before you make it, before you make it, the making it is right there. I'm there because I have my stuff ready. I got my distributors ready to get my music on the radio. I don't have to beg the radio station to play my music. My music is being played on different radio stations on the internet, and I'm also registering for another one where I get royalties. So different things I'm working on. I'm trying to figure out a way to get royalties, collect money, and make money, get my music on the radio. And things seem to be working a little fine, but they're kind of coming a little slow. The only other update I want to tell you guys, on the last season on the Tru-Dru show, I was working at Burger King. Earlier this year, June the 2nd, on 2015, they were going to try to fire me. And the reason why is because I got an ongoing case with them. I'm not going to speak any more details about it, but I have a situation going on at Burger King, so, what I'm saying, hoping things will work out. And, you know, it is what it is. I had an accident there, hurt my left arm. It still hurts a little bit trying to recover, but everything is good. I don't want to talk about that because it has nothing to do with what I'm talking about now. What I want to say is, man, that each day you support my show gets better. And the only way my show can get better is if I have help. The Tru-Dru show is a good show. It's a show that is for everyone. And there's nothing more to say. Another thing I wanted to include also as well is, other than the fact that I've been getting radio play, I've been working with these guys. I forgot their name. They had me as I was the how should I say, the artist of the month or something like that. But they had me, or some special that they had of the Tru-Dru show, and not the Tru-Dru show. Sorry, I'm in the Tru-Dru show now. But it was like I wanted to put it on the Tru-Dru show. Sorry, sometimes I can't get my words out right because I'm a little tired, getting ready for the next to get ready to work. But is basically they have me on their website. It's a podcast that they do. I think they do it every week and it's live. In the next episode of the Tru-Dru show, I'm going to talk more about that. Try to talk more about that and show that. Okay. Before I jump into my final thoughts, I wanted to show you a quick clip of Adisha Brown. This episode is based also on BYOB training. So hope you like the video. It's just a quick little video of her showing adults and children how to hula hoop. Check it out.
Make sure that you are in charge when it comes to fitness. She is the founder of BYOBT Fitness, also known as Be Your Own Boss. This morning, she is showing us one way to burn calories and stay in shape using nothing more than a child's toy. So here to help us get moving, please welcome Adisha Brown. Good morning to you. Good morning. Thanks for having me. Oh my gosh, it's a pleasure to have you all here. And I see you brought the hula hoop. Right, yes. The hula hoop is a start. Hey, y'all keep that in mind. And I actually have a hula hoop at home. I'm a little sad. I could have brought my own hula hoop. You know what? You can use mine after I hula hoop, and you can try. All right. For us. Let's do it. And it's just gonna show y'all how she's gonna do it too. But this is Latrell, Amaya, and Anna, and from Oxon Hill Middle School. I actually work with them as well, doing my BYOBT workout challenges. I do a new one each week, and the main goal is to make sure that the whole family can get involved, so that it's a fun experience when it comes to exercise. Sometimes, it can seem like a chore, but this is kind of like an inventive way to even do something that is from home. So you can do this at home if you choose. And but you're right, working out with your kids is a great way to do it, and you can really hula hoop at any age. Right, exactly. As long as you're not super, super little. All right, so let's see it. I want to see it in action. And also, as you're doing it, you can exercise and talk at the same time. Right, of course. Like you've done it before. I have. All right, get those moves going, gang. All right, let's go. And as you do that, what are the actual benefits?
That's amazing. Look at that.
Well, it's really good for core strength, and core strength actually helps you with balance and stability. So if you're getting older and you need to work on your core, that's really good because the older we get, we actually start to lose some cartilage, and we actually shrink a little bit. And so extending your core, and make sure I don't drop it, extending your core is going to, and have fun with it, because, I always do that. Yeah. But gosh, no, getting tongue tied. Okay. Basically training your core and training your
That's our Facebook, y'all.
She likes to do it around her knee sometimes. Anna does. Let's see it around your knee. Oh my gosh. So there's lots of different ways that she can. Okay, I'm gonna try. Let's see if I can do it with. This is a weird hula hoop. Maybe that's your problem because this one's a little flat around the edges, right? Okay. Yeah. Mine's a little bit different. Yours is a little bit different. I had to get it so it would be a little bit harder for me, you know, because I'm a trainer. You know what? I'm actually a professional hula hooper in another life. I knew it. That's why I was like, that's why when I looked at you, I was like, yeah, you're gonna. Look at this one. So why is this making it harder? Because it's not round, right? And so basically, you have to tighten your abs. You look like you got the real one. Why don't you follow me on this one too? I want to see you do this one. And that makes you have to do what in order to do that? Tighten your abs more, really contract your abs more, and your hips. See, there we go. See, you go. No, seriously, let's talk about calories burned. All right, so you're definitely gonna burn a lot of calories. As you can see here, as you'll see, she's starting to glisten, that glow, you know, and it's only been like 30 seconds. So it's really good for calorie burn, and if you're trying to trim inches from your waist, you know, I have my jacket on, but I think my waist is kind of small.
BYOB all day, look at that.
But yeah, it's really good for, you know, getting
I had to have
your
that.
body
What's up?
into shape. You know, if you ever wanted that hourglass shape, hula hoop is a good way to do it. How long do you need to hula hoop, and how many calories can you burn? Like, give me some real numbers. You got some numbers? Okay, so if you hula hoop, and you can actually do it in spurts. You don't have to go for like 30 minutes at a time. But if you go on spurts, say like 5 minutes, like 4 sets of 5 minutes, you'll burn anywhere from 300 to 500 calories. Really? Yes. Well, let's just keep it going. All right, so our whole point here is we want to motivate you to move, do it as a family. Exactly. And as far as BYOBT, how can we find out more about that? Okay, so you can go to byobtraining.com, and that's my website. I'm actually an online personal trainer, so I can actually train you from home, from your own living room, which is why I like coming up with other exercises from home, because they actually get great results. And I have a Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as Snapchat. But search me on all of those outlets. All right, very good. Okay, look, with equipment in the back and in heels, can you give me a little bit of... I know, right? Woo! Look at her! All right, now. Here we go. Holly, pass the hula hoop. Pass the hula hoop.
It's cracking me up. The following clips contains harsh language. Please be advised. It's just a freestyle flow. Tru-Dru here letting all the haters know. This is a freestyle flow. Tru-Dru here, let the player haters know. Here I go one time for your mind. I'm not hard to find, I'm hitting hardcore, ready to shine. I got my own label, don't got no time for games. Doing my own thing as I spit them flames. Don't have to go through no label like no Def Jam. I'm coming back on the microphone like I fucking give a damn. Cause I'ma tell you the real, cause I'ma deliver. Show you a little something that's healthy like a liver. The shit that you eat, you don't even know what I'm talking about. That shit you eat with onions, man, y'all go the nigga route. Y'all wanna eat that motherfucking chitlins, fucking shitlins, all that motherfucking garbage, foolishness. But I come back on the microphone, deliver the rest, and I'ma show you a little something of the best. You see, I'm more like Kale. Niggas straight up ale. When they try to come back on the microphone, man, they just fail. But I'm always back in the game. I'm never gonna stop. I'm keeping it real for the hippie, the hip hop. Y'all gon' flop, cause y'all all about talk. Y'all can't walk the walk. All y'all do is fucking stalk. Y'all go ahead. Y'all wanna see if I get signed. I'm about to get mine. Don't even have to do it. It's my time. I got a distributor way behind my fucking back. Every fucking radio station, best believe that. Don't even need to kiss no ass on no Illuminati. I'm the realest motherfucking nigga. Come get at me. Yeah, that's right. Y'all want us talk all y'all mess. Thinking all that shit. Y'all all about the nonsense. Talking about bitches and hoes and all that bullshit. But I'm gonna show you a little something about the real shit, bitch. Y'all niggas ain't ill, y'all niggas is phony. Y'all niggas wanna come up with that shit, y'all full of baloney. I can eat y'all niggas for breakfast, cook y'all, fry y'all, slap y'all down. Y'all ain't nothing but some fake ass clowns. I got that freestyle flow like them niggas from Bar Wars. Hit you hardcore, ready to be raw for more. But I'ma let you niggas know that I'm hitting back of the microphone. This is the Tru-Dru show. Finally got it right with this freestyle again. Yeah, good night, man. Go ahead and tuck your asses in. Yo, this is Tru-Dru with that freestyle flow. I know it's only been like 2 minutes. That's the best I could do. Getting tired, rocking it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to drop a new one every time. But this is a special one. I thank you guys for participating and getting on in the Tru-Dru show, man. Check out the rest of the show, man. One. Well, despite all the technical difficulties that I had putting this show together for this weekend, I done got everything together, and everything is coming along great. One show that started around the time when the Steve Harvey show started was the Tru-Dru show. Started around the same time. Steve Harvey kept going with his show and made different seasons. I stopped for a minute, and then now I'm coming back with the Tru-Dru show. I'm actually gonna permanently do this. Try to come out with a show like maybe every week or so, whatever I could do. I want to say it's nice of y'all to come show me some support. I appreciate y'all coming to look at my page and showing me some love, man. I got a lot of love. I got some love out there when I was doing my freestyle. I just said I could work. People was like, oh, I liked it, man. And my thoughts about the BYOB, Disha is doing her thing seriously, man. I even let her know that when shit come together and money start raining down and I got my label up off the ground and things are happening, that you know what I'm saying, she gonna be the person that I'm gonna have training me, because that woman's the best trainer you could possibly get. Train you to get your body fit. If you look at her body's nice and cut, man. You know what I'm saying? 6 packs and everything, 6-pack and everything. You look at that, she trained herself good and she eats pretty good. So salute to Disha Brown of BYOB Train. I'm gonna try and get your clips on here, let people see, on the Tru-Dru show that we representing, that we're doing it. We're trying to eat right. As African Americans, we got to eat right and get our strength. You know what I'm saying? Start eating up a lot of kale, man. I got kale at the house right now. I bought some kale the other day. Cut up some kale. The best way I could say, I got this new pot. This is why I forgot. I was supposed to do this in the first episode of the Tru-Dru show. But what I wanted to say is an idea of cooking. When you're cooking, and you're cooking a dish, man, the best dish, and this is what I call it. I call it super greens now. Get some kale. Get some spinach. Get some collard greens. Get some kalu. Now, all of those that I just told you, then cut them up. Like, cut them up really fine. Like, when we cut our collard greens and all our greens that we make, the spinach, kalu, because we from the Caribbean, we eat a lot of kalu. We cut our stuff fine, like really small. Like, just like what you should do with the collard greens. That's how you cook the collard greens good. I would cut all of those up. And the best way I could say, if you want to do it, because you're cooking kale with it, is when you cut all of them up, mix them all together, cook them up in the pan with some onions, some tomatoes, some garlic, a little bit of seasoning, you know what I'm saying? Put the right kind of seasoning in there, and you got yourself a nice pot of greens, super greens. And kale is from what I'm finding out, kale is the best greens you can eat. So I'm gonna try and work on some kale, man. So kale's some badass. So we're gonna work on that kale, and that's why I wanted to tell y'all. I know I don't have no cooking instructions showing you how to physically do it, but I mean, explain it there should be something. But again, I want to thank you all for coming by Tru-Dru show. I'm gonna have more stuff going on next week. See you guys. Be blessed. The maker of the Tru-Dru show is a proud promoter and supporter of BYOBtraining.com. Check out Disha Brown Monday through Fridays with DJ 6 Cents, 12:55 p.m. Disha Brown, fitness trainer, BYOB trainer.